everyone. I hope you are having a good day so far, and that you have some sort of drink or snack or something along the way. I have my coffee. Still really hot. Getting into our Bible study today in Colossians. Colossians 12, as we left off in 11. As a reminder, this is Colossians 2:11. In him also you were circumcised with a circumcision made without hands, by putting off the body of flesh by the circumcision of Christ. Circumcision was a sign of being a Jew and being in God's family. The circumcision of Christ is us being welcomed into that family. When we accept Jesus into our hearts, we're welcomed into a family, a true family that has way more history than just after Jesus came, after he died and rose again. It's way deeper than that. Verse 12, by the circumcision of Christ. Verse 12, having been buried with him in baptism, in which you were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of God, who raised him from the dead. Wow. I'll read that again. Having been buried with him in baptism, in which you were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of God, who raised him from the dead. So if we were born again, we did the things we need to do, we said the words, and then we lived our life, we followed the steps that he laid down. We were baptized, we were, good to others as a basic. We loved the Lord our God with all of our heart, soul, mind, and strength. And we loved our neighbor as ourselves. As they stated, who is your neighbor? Your neighbor is everyone. Your neighbor is your enemy. How many of us love our enemies as ourselves? Try to help them and pray for them. It's hard. But back to the point here. We were raised after we died with him. We were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of God, who raised him from the dead. If we're born again believers, we've already been risen from the dead. Isn't that incredible? It's so easy to slip into a mentality of, I'm useless, I'm worthless, the world would be better off without me. Even if you're not Christian, that's even easier. You have no hope. Why would you? You have no hope of having an eternal life, a great life. But if you are, or you aren't, believing in Jesus Christ, being buried with him through the baptism and raised again, now you have hope. You've already died. That's the last time you have to actually die. And that's all spiritual. Yes, eventually there will be physical death. But there's hope in this, because we will live forever with him in paradise. And now we have hope. We have hope in Jesus. We have hope in God. Verse 13, and you who were raised And you who were dead in your trespasses and the uncircumcision of your flesh, God made alive together with him, having forgiven us all our trespasses. That's verse 13. If we're not Christian, if you're not Christian, you don't believe in God. Straight up truth is you're already dead in that. The price of sin is death. Do you want to be alive? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you want to have hope? Do you want to chase him? Do you want to live your life for others? It's not about us. It's not about me. It's not about Ben. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I really just want this to be about me. I want to do this. I want to do that. But it's about other people. It's about my wife. It's about my son. It's about our friends. It's about the random person I meet on the street that goes, "Hey man, can you help me out? I need something." About your church family. When we stop, it's about God, most of all. And when we stop looking inside of us, stop going down those rabbit holes of, oh, I gotta fix this, I'm such a bad person, I'm such a terrible person. Or even, I'm so great, I'm so powerful, I have so much money, I can do whatever I want. When we stop going down those, we start finding fulfillment, joy, peace. It changes on the person what they need. But it's fantastic. How does he do this? Verse 14, by canceling the record of debt that stood against us with its legal demands, this he set aside, nailing it to the cross. 15, he disarmed the rulers and authorities and put them to open shame by triumphing over them. The rulers and authorities, the devil, his servants, death, sin. These are things we are freed from. We don't have to fear these things anymore. If you believe in him, if you put your life in his hands. It's a wonderful thing. And then you can live, you can do those things. You can do your hobbies, like your disc golf, your woodworking, crocheting, drinking coffee, making coffee. Maybe you love making coffee. And you can do it for a bigger reason. Maybe if you're making coffee, you might just love the art of it. But maybe you can start loving the people that you're making it for. Maybe you can start a group where you just make coffee for everybody and then talk. For now, if you want to learn how to study the Bible, this is a great book. How to Study the Bible for All It's Worth by Gordon D. Fee, Douglas Stewart. Not a sponsor. Have a good day. Just think about what I said. and enjoy life. And enjoy something good to drink.